The officer requested that the window be lowered further to check the tint, attempting to gain more control over the situation.
They trying to figure something out.
Remaining calm and composed, cooperated just enough by slightly lowering the window for the officer to complete the check. Under Texas Penal Code Section 38.02, drivers are required to comply with tint checks, but they do not have to provide full cooperation beyond what is necessary. The driver's minimal compliance frustrated the officer.
Again, this your boy Trigger 2 Lit. Today we back at y'all with another video. If you're new here, make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So today we reacted to a police pull this guy over in a traffic stop. You know nowadays, police pull you over and you get it, you don't have all your correct stuff and all that, this and that, right? But this guy, he showed them that he got his thing all intact. And he ain't even play with him. This is the right way how you deal with the police right here. I ain't gonna do too much talking, and we gonna get straight to this video. Let's go.
It's on my dash cam.
You don't know how fast you were going?
It's on my dash cam.
The traffic stop began when an officer pulled the driver over, claiming he was following another vehicle too closely.
You roll your window down a little bit more for me, so I can hear you.
That should be good enough.
You roll the window down just a little bit more, so I can hear you.
I can hear you just fine.
I can hear you because of all the traffic.
I can hear you just fine. I'll speak up a little louder so you can hear me.
A little bit for me. I'm Deputy Henny, Grace County Sheriff's Office.
The officer immediately requested that the driver lower his window further for communication. Under Texas Transportation Code Section 5, Texas law only requires a driver to exhibit their license, not fully lower the window or surrender documents physically. The driver used this law to keep the window low enough to speak, blocking the officer's attempt to gain control of the situation.
That's fine.
License, got your insurance with you?
Yep. May I ask the reason for the nature of the stop?
I will after you hand me your license and insurance, okay?
Now, this is the way you handle this situation. You ain't got to get too rowdy with them. No fuss or fighting with them. You don't have to say nothing really too much and get hostile. This is how you really cooperate with them and get this thing done the right way.
Hand me your driver's license?
It's on this side here. Traffic's noise. If you're worried about the traffic, you're on the same side as the traffic noise, okay?
Guy, I can't hear you. Roll the window down just a little bit more for me, okay?
If you're worried about the traffic noise, you're on the same side as the traffic over there. So I'll go ahead and get the luxury of you to put my driver's license and my insurance on this side of the window over here, okay?
You want to hand me your driver's license?
No, they're right here.
Why won't you hand me your driver's license?
Because Texas law states I only have to exhibit them. I don't have to hand them over.
Well, you want to hold it out so I can get your information?
It's right here. Right against the window here.
Wait, so I can get your information.
I don't want to have to reach over there. I don't want you to say I'm reaching for anything. I want to keep my hands where you can see them.
That's right.
Everything right here that you need is right against this window here. And I'm just going to remain silent for the rest of the traffic stop, okay?
When the officer asked for the driver's license and insurance, the driver displayed them against the window without handing them over. Under Texas Transportation Code Section 5, 21.025, exhibiting a license is sufficient and physical surrender is not required. The driver calmly refused to hand over the documents, frustrating the officer's efforts. This left the officer with no choice but to continue without any further.
I don't care if they get frustrated, but this is the way I would did it if I was in that situation, bro. Cause you're not gonna there's a lot of police brutality out here, bro. You gotta watch yourself, you gotta protect yourself, man. This brother is not wrong for what he doing, and I don't hold him accountable for this, bro. He doing the right thing to me. I don't know how everybody else thinking, what their opinion is. Y'all let me know in the comments, bro. Let me know if he wrong or right, if I'm tripping.
Push.
I can help you.
Hey, Mr. Turner, still at the same address on your license?
I'm going to remain silent.
Say again?
Going to remain silent.
Do you tell me why you got pulled over? Or do you want to remain silent?
I'm still waiting for the
I
explanation.
can't hear you. Speak up for me, please.
Still waiting for that explanation.
One more time.
Still waiting for that explanation.
Hey, sir, I can't hear you.
I can hear you just fine, so I'm sure I can hear you.
Because of the traffic and you got this window rolled down like 3 inches.
Yeah, sure. You can tell me why you pulled me over.
Okay, do you want to know the reason?
Yes, I'm still waiting.
Okay. Hey, did you happen to see me sitting on the side of the road back there? A couple miles?
No, I'm just driving on the road.
Hey, when you came by in the left-hand lane, but you're following the vehicle in front of you, about probably a car length and a half back.
Huh?
Were you aware that you're going that close?
I have a dash cam right here.
I can't hear you.
I understand. I know how far I was away from the vehicle.
How far were you?
What's that?
How far were you from the vehicle in front of you when you came by?
I know how far away. I know how far away I was, and that's all I'm gonna say.
How far were you then?
I have it on my dash cam. That's all I'm saying.
You what?
I have it on my dash cam right here, which is recording,
Alright.
and
So
that's all I'm
you're
gonna
aware that
say.
you're probably a car length and a half or so back from this person in front of you?
I'm gonna say it's on my dash cam.
Say
Right? It's on my dash cam.
Okay. Hey, do you know how fast you were going when you came by chance?
It's on my dash cam.
How fast were you going?
It's on my dash cam.
You don't know how fast you were going?
It's on my dash cam.
Okay. Alright. Hey, when's the last time you got a ticket? Mr. Turner, when's the last time you got a ticket?
I'm gonna remain silent right now.
Say again?
I'm gonna remain silent.
You gonna remain silent? Okay. Alright, hey, I'll be right back with you, okay?
Okay.
I don't see nothing that he did wrong. From my point of view, like, I don't know. They might try to write him a ticket or something. I don't know why. I don't know what he did when he was getting pulled before he got pulled over. So I don't know.
The officer then asked how fast the driver was going and how closely he was following the vehicle ahead. The driver exercised his right to remain silent. Under the U.S. Constitution's Fifth Amendment, individuals have the right to remain silent to avoid self-incrimination.
Yeah.
By repeatedly referring to his dash cam footage, the driver shut down any attempt by the officer to gather incriminating statements.
What ended up happening was he ran my plates, and I had got a ticket here a long time ago. It was like a while back. I would say about almost 4 years ago. I got a ticket here. And he didn't pull me over immediately. He ran my tags first and then decided to pull me over. And then he wanted to ask me questions such as, do you know how close you were following? Which is on my dash cam. I don't have to answer that question. And he was asking me how fast do I think I was going. You don't have to answer that question either. It's on my dash cam. Whether or not if you don't have a dash cam, you don't have to answer those questions.
Later, the officer requested that the window be lowered further to check the tint, attempting to gain more control over the situation.
Oh, they trying
the
to figure something out.
remaining calm and composed, cooperated just enough by slightly lowering the window for the officer to complete the check. Under Texas Penal Code Section 38.02, drivers are required to comply with tint checks, but they do not have to provide full cooperation beyond what is necessary. The driver's minimal compliance frustrated the officer, as it prevented any further escalation of control. By adhering...
So they try to plant something or find something to put on this guy, bro, to write him up a ticket or something. Just because he didn't, like, cooperate with him, like, he was cooperating, but they try to find something to put on his man, dog. This is crazy in Texas, dog.
Adhering strictly to the law, the driver kept the officer from pushing boundaries or overstepping his authority.
Hey, roll that window down a little bit more. Check that 10.
Huh?
It's a little bit more.
They light.
Put your camera up here. That's fine. Just do a couple more inches for me, okay? There you go.
Not leaving.
Let me hold the camera so you can get the reading.
I see 29.7.
29.7. All right. So, you live up here now? Mr. Turner, you living up here now?
I'm not answering any questions.
Say again?
I'm not answering any questions.
Why don't you want to answer any questions?
Because I'm
So
exercising.
you remain silent.
Okay. All right. You do this all the time?
I can give you a business card after I finish.
Say again?
I said I can give you a business card after we finish.
Please? We're done.
We're done.
This is a warning for a traffic stop.
What was the warning for?
What did I tell you why you recently got pulled over? For following too closely?
I'm not sure you're asking me questions, so I'm not sure if that was the reason why you pulled me over. So you were asking me if I was following too close, you asked me how fast I was going.
Yeah.
But I still don't know why you pulled me over.
Because you were following the vehicle in front of you too close.
So
Okay? That's why you got pulled over. If you have all that stuff on your dash camera, you'll know it. Okay?
sure.
So when you go back and look at it, you probably see my car parked on the side of the road. So you living up to this area now?
And I can answer some questions.
You
Can
got-
I get your business card or anything?
I don't have any with me. Do you have a business card? I have one of yours.
Yeah, sure.
The officer, left with no room to assert dominance, was forced to continue with the stop without gaining any advantage. Finally, when the officer issued a warning for following too closely, the driver insisted on receiving a clear explanation before leaving. The officer, unable to further delay, allowed the driver to leave, having been thoroughly outmaneuvered at every turn.
All right, can I get your name and badge number?
It's Hanning, number 18.
And your name and badge number?
Marker 12.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Am I free to go or am I still being detained?
Oh, you're free to go. So where's this at?
That's what I'm talking about, boy.
And that's how you handle being pulled over by the police. Don't answer questions. Because you answer questions, that's only for them to
Build evidence.
that they don't have against you.
Yeah.
They think you're speeding, so they're gonna ask you if you were speeding. If you say you were speeding,
That's what they
then
gonna
you
do.
just admitted
Yep.
to speeding and you're guilty.
Yep.
So best thing to do is don't answer questions, remain silent, and let them do all the work.
This encounter highlights the power of knowing your rights during a traffic stop, demonstrating that a calm and informed approach can effectively counter police overreach. By standing firm and leveraging legal knowledge, the driver not only maintained control of the situation, but also left the officer unable to assert dominance, showcasing a
Hey, dubs in the comments, baby. Y'all put them dubs in the comments, bro. Give him the dub or the down year. Cause boy, listen here, this how you handle that. He didn't have to worry about them police doing nothing to him, bro. Beating him up, taking him out the car, none of that. He did it very smooth and calm. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Let me know how you think he did with this video, man. Let me know. And go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. And hit me up and let me know what type of video y'all want me to react to. And I'm out.